Cayden, how did you keep popping up on so many watch lists and preseason accolades? How do you take all that? Is it something you even pay attention to?
I don't even see it. I'm trying to focus on getting better and winning. So.
For continuity's sake, how good is it to have Connor back next to you, and does that make your job a little bit easier?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Connor knows what he's doing at all times, and he helps us all get on the same page. And having a guy like Dom and Keegan, they all help us get on the same page. They're all super experienced.
What have you seen out of Dom since he came in?
He's a natural-born leader. We kind of go as he goes. He's super smart. He knows it all. So he kind of helps us in all aspects.
As a returner, what type of leadership role have you taken on this year with year 2 of the program?
Just trying to help people know what we're doing, really. I've been in this scheme and this playbook for a year now, so I know a little bit more of what I'm doing now, so just trying to help guys know what they're doing.
The guys you're blocking for, Ahmad and Jamal, what have you seen out of them so far in camp?
They look great. All of our running backs have looked great. They've shown some pretty positive flashes, and I'm excited when we start hitting to see what they can do.
Whichever way it goes, you guys are kind of breaking in a new left tackle. What's your role in helping that guy next to you get comfortable?
Well, we got 2 guys that both know what they're doing, so I know either way it goes, we're in good hands. So really, my job is stay the same.
You've seen Javen for the last couple of years. What ways has he gotten better or improved this year?
Oh, Javen, he's night and day better. I think his pass pro's really improved. He's always been a good run blocker, but he's really improved his pass pro. He's put an emphasis on that off season, so he looks night and day better.
Is there a adjustment process you have to go through at all as far as just getting the same page as a new guy on the left to you?
Naturally, it's supposed to be, but we kind of just been able to pick up where Marcus left off last year. Like I said, they're both doing really well, so it hasn't been much of an adjustment.
With Ahmad, obviously there's a familiarity with the system from his time at ULM. Is it clear that it has helped him so far through fall camp and what y'all are trying to do on offense?
Yeah, I mean, he hadn't really skipped a beat, so he's looked great up to this point because he got here in the spring, so he kind of had that acclimation period when he got here in the spring, so he's looked great.
Coach Jones said on Sunday at media days, just kind of like he wants your run blocking to get even better. So what does that kind of look like for you? What are some of the things you can do to kind of work on that?
I've been working on my first steps, my first and second steps. I feel like that's where it all starts. I feel like if you can be in a good position from your first and second steps, you're in a lot better position to win the block. So that's been my emphasis.
Tristan just talked about how you guys went against each other today in practice and the offense came out on top. What was it like competing against those guys?
Yeah, our defense is really good, and that's not an exaggeration. So I think they're getting us better every day. They're kind of forcing us to mesh and get on the same page. We've kind of picked it up pretty quickly because we've had to. They're really good.
With Johnny Williams, just what have you thought about his ability so far?
Johnny looks great. He's real good in pass pro. He's starting to understand the scheme a lot more than he was in the spring. So, yeah, he just looks night and day better.
What have you seen from the incoming freshmen that you've liked so far as you've gotten them on the field for the first time?
Yeah, there's some studs. Keithan, he's a freak. Like he's as strong as an ox. Maybe even 2 of them. Jack, he's got length like nobody else. But yeah, they're really good.
What's the process like of building that chemistry between finding that starting 5 over the course of fall camp?
We spent a lot of time together, and we put a lot of work in together over the summer and over the spring. It's the same squad we had in the spring, so I think the chemistry is kind of just came naturally as we hang out together and as we put in work together.
Last question.
I'll go back to the freshmen. How have you seen Henry's improvement from spring ball to now?
Henry, he's got the playbook down a lot more than he had in the spring. Last spring he showed flashes, but he struggled just because it's a new playbook. He hadn't played football for that long either, so he put in a lot of work over the offseason in the playbook. So, he's physically gifted. I think it's just the mental aspect for him, and he's starting to pick up on it. So.
Thanks.